Hi guys. This is mainly addressing the first year students in quantity surveying, diploma building. Guys, I'm hoping this will find you still in good spirits. I know some of you have requested some special attention for some exercises. Unfortunately, one of my devices has just let me down. I'm taking it for fixing. So if anyone needs to get in contact with me, please just use my email. My email is madolo.madolo@gmail.com. So it's madolo.madolo@gmail.com. I'm not sure if maybe you guys do have a practical idea of some of the questions you are asking. But for instance, I was asked a question with regards to plaster work and calculation of brickwork. Guys, remember, when you have a brick wall, in the example that Delani sent me, which is it's not that much of a complicated drawing, as much as it is. Let me just draw this. It's a fairly simple concept, but I think it would just be the fact that maybe you're not experienced, that you might think it might be a big problem, but it's not. There's a drawing like this that you guys have asked me a question about. What I'd like you guys to consider when you are calculating for plaster, ask yourself, where is that plaster being applied? That's the first question you should ask yourself. If it's being applied externally, then you know that you're going with the external dimension. If it's being applied internally, you go with the internal dimensions. Let me show you what I mean. Just bear with me, because I want this to be a bit clear. Right. Let me just find another color to denote the internal. Okay, guys. Look, if you get something like this and they say external plaster, you would be using the dimensions that are external. The where it's denoted blue, that's where you'd be using your external dimensions to calculate external plaster. But for internal plaster, you'd be using the internal dimensions. Let me make an example. Meters. Okay, for instance, if you look at here and you've got a dimension of 3 meters, That 3 meters represents the external. You must look at where your lines here are denoting. This line denotes to here, and that one to here. Let me write it more clearly. So the 3 meters would be denoting the external wall. So don't confuse it with brickwork calculation. First question you ask yourself when it's about when you're being asked to calculate plaster, where are you supposed to plaster, internally or externally? Then you use dimensions that are only applicable to external or internal. But when it comes to calculation of a brickwork, that's where we use what we call center line calculation. In the case of this wall, 3 meters and 2460. If I want the center line for this wall, I would say 3 meters plus 2460 divided by 2. That will give me the average, the minimum. That is what I would use to calculate my wall length. So which is, it would be the average length times the height. Guys, it's unfortunate that I cannot meet with you guys face to face, but look, please just drop me an email again on madolo.madolo@gmail.com, and I'll respond to you. It's just that my gadget has a problem, so I cannot go on WhatsApp, cannot go on any other things. So thanks, guys.